All right, thinking man here. We got the old Glock back in the machine, and it's that old Glock 19 that's never been fired, built back in the 80s. I've already set 0 where the gun fires, but we're going to go back to verify it. Make sure it is still a good number. Got an indicator on there. So ain't nobody crying saying I wiggled the gun, I flexed the gun, I moved the trigger. Gun's gonna flex though, it's made out of plastic. All of them do. Alright, I'm sitting at 0, but it hadn't snapped yet. Let's see. 1 more. 2 more. 3 more, 4 more. There it goes, 5. Let me reset it. Did it at 5. Well, let me show you. That number right there at the absolute, that top number, that's the one we're going to be looking at. Alright, let me reset it. Take just a second. Alright, 0 set. There, now we're set. 0. So we're going to move off. We're going to do that again just to make sure. And it may be the gun. I mean, some of these guns ain't, you know, it ain't dead up consistent. Alright. Let's go in for it again. I'm getting there. You probably can't see it, but I'm moving there. Alright, I'll just hold it up here. There it went. 1,000. Okay, so we're going to still call that 0. Close enough. Close enough for Glock work. Alright, so now we're going to find where this gun fires when you wiggle the slide. Just like the SIG and all these others. So all these people said it's a design flaw because you should never be able to touch the slide and the gun go off. Well, it's a design flaw on every one of them. Alright, I'm going to stop at 20 thousandths because none of these guns, with or without a magazine that I put in here, have went off further than 20 thousandths from where the gun would have went off. So I ain't getting much flex there, so I may not even do that. I mean, there ain't even just me pulling the plastic. Alright, so I'm going to go into 15 thousandths to try to speed this up. If we get a pop, then we'll drill it down a little closer. There it went, 15. Okay, let me show you. 15 thousandths. Let me hold that for a little while. Alright, 15 thousandths. So, we'll back it off, we'll do it again. Alright, zeros. Still 0 on the indicator. We didn't move nothing. Let's go in again. But this time we're going to stop at 20 and work our way in. Because for all I know, we might have been on 19. Alright, so I'm sitting on 20. Let me show you. 20. I'm going to go 1,000th at a time. 19. Alright, we're good. 18. 18 thousandths. That's the worst one yet. 18 thousandths with a magazine with rounds in it. So if you pull that Glock within 18 thousandths of where it would have fired and you wiggle the slide, your gun might go off. Simple as that. my suggestion, don't wiggle the slide while you're firing the shot, or it might go off a nanosecond too fast. All right, here we go. Let's do it again, so we make sure that number was not a fluke. You know, some guns I got to do a few extra times so people don't believe it. All right, hate mail in the comments. All right, I'm sitting at 19 thousandths. Let me show you. 19 thousandths. Okay. We're good. Let's go to 18. Well, I almost said we were good this time, but it did it. 18 thousandths. All right, there you go. So the Glock does it. The old Glock never had a round fired through it. The old antique. It's going to do it at 18 thousandths. All right, so now we're going to pull it to within 5 thousandths where the gun would have fired. Hopefully it don't go bang. Nope, it didn't. I'm going to show you. 5 thousandths right there. Okay. And I've been doing this because some people are saying, well, what if you pulled the trigger back and then you let off, decided not to take the shot, and you were almost where the trigger's going to break, and then you holstered your gun. It ain't going to go off. There you go. So, on this particular one here, I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to take this gun out of the vise, because with all the hate mail I got before, I don't want to get nobody nothing. Let's see here. Let's back her out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you there were caps in the magazine, that it wasn't just one in the tube. There you go. Bam. All right. Thanks for watching.